Hey, what's good YouTube? It's Mario and I'm back with another video, and today I'm trying something new, as you guys can obviously tell. Today I'll be speaking about a player who's been excelling in every single aspect of football, a player who's been talked about a lot in the football community, and a player who's been taking it to the next level, Florian Wirtz. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more football content coming your way, and let's get right into the video. Wirtz was born on May 3rd, 2003 in the small town of Polheim, Germany. His career as a kid started when he played at Grünwald-Brauweiler, then at the age of 7, he joined FC Colin Academy. During his time at Colin, Wirtz started to get his name out there into the football world. After playing impressively in the academy, FC Colin decided to bump him up 2 age groups, playing him with the U17s at just 15 years old. He went on to score 4 goals in 14 matches, which proved that he could hang with the older guys. Then after that season, he played with the U17s once more as a 16-year-old, scoring 8 goals in just 10 games against teams like Bayern Munich and Dortmund, and this led to him winning the U17 Bundesliga with his team. With these types of performances, it was only a matter of time before a top European club would take notice. The amount of high-level clubs interested in the 16-year-old was wild. Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig, and Borussia Dortmund, which arguably are the top 3 clubs in Germany, were all interested in the young Wirtz. However, Wirtz played it smart, and he signed to a club where he could be the standout player, so he signed to Bayern Leverkusen in 2020. Wirtz started out by playing for Leverkusen's U19 side, scoring 2 goals and getting 3 assists in just 4 games. Leverkusen was impressed by his performances and gave him a call-up to the first team, where he debuted in May 18th, 2020 against Werder Bremen, becoming Leverkusen's youngest player in the league. On June 6th, Wirtz scored his first goal for Leverkusen against Bayern Munich and became the youngest goal scorer in Bundesliga history at the time. During the 2021 season, he became one of the best players on the team for Leverkusen. Something that helped him stand out was the absence of Kai Havertz, who left for Chelsea in the summer, so this meant that Wirtz had to step up. Starting off the season, he scored his first goal in a European competition against Nice in the Europa League. He continued shining, scoring in big matches against Borussia Dortmund, and scored his 5th Bundesliga career goal, becoming the first player in Bundesliga history to record 5 goals in a single season before turning 18. On May 3rd, 2021, on his 18th birthday, his big-time performances earned him a contract extension from Leverkusen until 2026. Finishing his 20-21 campaign, he recorded 8 goals and 8 assists in 38 appearances at all competitions. With his phenomenal performances, he was called up to the under-21 Euro Championship for Germany, where he played a huge role in Germany winning the entire tournament. He scored 2 goals in the semifinals against the Netherlands, and the score finished 2-1 with Germany going through. The German senior team took notice of this, and after the tournament, Wirtz was called up to the senior team by Hansi Flick, who was a German manager at the time. He picked up Wirtz right before the qualification games for the 2022 World Cup. Moving on to the 21-22 season back to Leverkusen, Wirtz was on fire. He was the first player under 19 years old to score more than 10 Bundesliga goals. He also became the youngest player to reach 50 Bundesliga appearances. He continued scoring against top clubs this season, including Borussia Dortmund once again and Stuttgart. Finishing up his 21-20, Wirtz was facing his former club, FC Köln. He was challenging for the ball, and the tackle went wrong, causing Wirtz to end up tearing his ACL. This injury happened so early into his career and left fans wondering if Wirtz could come back from this serious injury. Unfortunately, this injury made him lose his spot for the 2022 World Cup, and Germany suffered, getting knocked out of the World Cup and just the group stages of the tournament, coming in 3rd under Japan and Spain. Wirtz then began his recovery process, which was a long one. During his recovery time, his club Leverkusen was struggling and was in a relegation battle, which caused them to fire their manager at the time, Gerardo Seoane. Leverkusen took their chances and hired Xabi Alonso as a new manager. Xabi had never coached a senior professional team, so this was a risky commitment by Leverkusen. But little did Leverkusen know, this would be the start of the comeback of their club. Florian Wirtz was set to return in January 2023 after being out for 10 months. Throughout the remainder of the campaign, he ended up scoring 1 goal and providing 6 assists in the Bundesliga. But during Leverkusen's Europa League journey, Wirtz was going crazy, and he scored 3 goals and provided 2 assists in 8 Europa League matches. Sadly, Jose Mourinho's Roma squad knocked Leverkusen out of the tournament in the semifinals. But on the brighter side, the addition of Xabi Alonso and the return of Florian Wirtz helped Leverkusen finish 6th in the Bundesliga season after near relegation. This meant that they they qualified for the Europa League for the following season. This next season was truly going to be the turning point of Florian Wirtz's career. During the 23-24 campaign, he tripled his goal contribution stats, finishing with 18 goals and 20 assists in just 49 games. He scored against RB Leipzig in a 3-2 win. He got a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win over SC Freiburg. He got a goal and an assist in a 3-0 win over Frankfurt. He got an important equalizer against Stuttgart in a 1-1 draw. He got a last-minute goal to equalize against Borussia Dortmund and Stuttgart. Finally, he recorded a hat trick against Werder Bremen in a 5-0 win. If you haven't noticed already, I have just been naming wins and draws, and that's because Leverkusen went undefeated in the Bundesliga this season, becoming the Bundesliga champions in the first time of Leverkusen club history. Along with this, they won the Germany Cup and finished as runner-ups, losing to Atalanta in the Europa League final, almost recording a treble in Florian Wirtz's first season back, along with Xabi Alonso's first full season as the manager of Leverkusen. Wow, that's honestly crazy to think about. This is Xabi Alonso's first full season as a professional manager, and he almost won a treble, which is an achievement only a few clubs have ever recorded in football history. Wow, what an amazing season Leverkusen just had along with Florian Wirtz. Wirtz complemented Xabi Alonso's 3-4-3 formation perfectly, playing as a key attacking midfielder, delivering 0.44 assists per 90 minutes, which is basically an assist for every 2 games if you think about it. Florian Wirtz was an absolute beast this season. He was called up to the German national team for international friendlies before the Euros by new German manager Julian Nagelsmann. Wirtz ended up scoring his first goal for Germany against the European giants France in the 7th second into the game, making it the second fastest goal to be scored in international football history. Fast forward to the 2024 Euros, it was no surprise that Florian Wirtz was called up to represent Germany. During his Euros campaign, he opened up the tournament, scoring in a 5-1 win over Scotland, going on to win 2-0 against Hungary and tying Switzerland 1-1, which resulted in Germany finishing first in their group. However, during the round of 16 versus Denmark, Wirtz played a total of 9 minutes to recover versus a match up ahead against Spain. Nagelsmann was a smart man, letting his key player rest, knowing that there would be a hard match up ahead. During the game, Spain striked first as Dani Olmo scored in the 51st minute, but it was none other than Florian Wirtz who equalized in the 89th minute, forcing the game to go to overtime. Spain ended up scoring in the 119th minute, beating Germany and knocking them out of the Euros. Wirtz proved to be a key player for the German side and is a player who will do great things for Germany throughout his career if he continues to stay healthy. After the Euros, Wirtz began to train harder going to the 24-25 season. So far into the season, Wirtz has started off stronger than ever, scoring 6 goals and providing an assist in only 11 appearances. He scored 2 goals in the opening match against Borussia Mönchengladbach in a 3-2 win in the Bundesliga. And during his first ever Champions League game, he scored 2 goals against Feyenoord in a 4-0 win. So far as of today, his market value is 130 million euros, putting him as the 8th most expensive player in the world. There's only one other midfielder in front of him in 3rd, and that is Jude Bellingham, who's worth 180 million euros. So far, things have only been getting started for Wirtz, and he is being talked about a lot in the football community, being called the next Toni Kroos. It will be interesting seeing Wirtz's career play out, and he definitely has lots of potential. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys subscribe and leave a like down below, and let me know who I should talk about next in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
She only dance to reggae and calypso. She won't got man in her title. She only dance to reggae and calypso. See the killers make rap to spiteful. She only dance to reggae and calypso. Got bare bomb bang for a rival. HK, I'm claiming that title.